Thank you very much. Apologies for the long title. Good afternoon, everybody. Affordable offices, it sounds like an oxymoron. It is possible, and I think it's important for all of you, SMEs, to look as good as you can to your customers. That is literally what we are offering. We are going to make you look like $1 million without spending it. All right, SMEs, you need the best address at the lowest possible price. This is just a few examples of the buildings that we are in. At a very nominal price, we can offer you an address and a membership so that you, on your websites, on your business cards, mailing, business registration, everything can be in one of these buildings along with perhaps some of your target customers. So we'll really amplify the way that you look to your customers. We have different brands. So in this building, for example, we are with Spaces, and then we have 3 Regis buildings. First of all, when I say that you have access to, like you are a member, I don't know whether you saw our video earlier, but why settle for one office if you can have all of them all over the country? Of course, I'm not in every single building, but we are actually going on 40 locations nationally, and with nearly 30 here throughout Metro Manila, which basically means you can work hybrid. Anywhere between home and the traditional workplace, you will find a Regis center near you. And once you are a member, you can drop into any one of those. We used to say location, 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 and I have changed that to location, transportation, location. We don't like the commutes. We have made research. What do you like the least about your job? People say the commute. Philippines is horrific when it comes to the commute. Not only is traffic bad, but compared to the rest of all of Southeast Asia, the cost of housing compared to the salaries in the same area has the biggest gap here than anywhere else. So if you were so lucky to have a job in Makati or BGC or Ortigas, you might actually easily, as you all know, be commuting from Bulacan or from Cavite or Laguna or Las Piñas or what do I know. We don't like that, and by the way, it's very bad for the environment too. So, Metro Manila, we got you covered with 27 locations. That's throughout Metro Manila. Oh, by the way, I said that we can do it in a very affordable manner. Now, you saw those almost billion-dollar buildings. You can have an address in any of our buildings at a cost of only 4,700 pesos. Not dollars, pesos per month. So you are getting all of this at a starting price of 4,700 pesos per month, and you will be able to have an address and go to work at any of our locations. I just came earlier this morning from this dot there. We opened the latest center in Regis in Malate, and we are actually opening 4 new locations just in this month of May. But imagine any of these locations in Metro Manila you can just drop into. So wherever you live, we can make sure that you can go to a professional workspace. I met a group of journalists earlier today. They said, are there anybody else who offers the same at such a low cost? And I said, yes, there's one competitor who can actually do it at an even lower price. That's the coffee shop. And I think we have all tried it, that we set up a meeting at a coffee shop, open the computer, have a PowerPoint, whatever. It's what we think about because we know where they are at street level, it's very visible. But I tell you, once you become a member of IWG for such a low cost, by the way, you just take out your smartphone and you find our nearest location to you, and then you have the same flexibility as with the coffee shop, but obviously you will be sitting in a professional workspace environment. When I say professional, regardless whether it is Regus or Spaces or HQ, it's all furnished offices, all serviced, co-working area, campus, wonderful coffee, individual offices, meeting rooms, you name it. And we are all over the country. I couldn't help it but to include this corner down here. I always say that this is part of the Philippines, which people find very funny here, but I found out in Kota Kinabalu, they don't laugh as much when I say it. But we are literally everywhere, even Kota Kinabalu. A few months ago, I went to Zamboanga to look for locations there. Jensen is another place we are targeting. 3 locations in Davao City and 1 in Cagayan de Oro. We have 2 in Cebu and about to open a 3rd in Lapu-Lapu. We are in Iloilo and also looking to be in Bacolod and Dumaguete, you name it. And up in, we are probably the last center we opened this year will be in Baguio. We just opened this week, Monday, in Angeles City. We're already in Clark. We will open a 3rd one in Pampanga also this year. And we just signed 10 days ago or so for the first center in Cavite, which will be in Carmona. So this is going very fast, guys. We are the fastest growing within the real estate segment among anybody else. We came to the Philippines in 1998. I joined 12 years ago. We had 4 centers. As mentioned, we will have 40 plus by the end of this year. And by the way, I forgot to mention, we are going on 4,000 locations globally. And again, with your 4,600 peso membership, you have access to all of them globally. If you go to New York City, the Chrysler building, you walk in and you can sit and work there. We have a beautiful center. Or if you go on vacation to Phuket, to Bali, to Hawaii, we have centers everywhere. I would also like to talk a little bit about the co-working element, because this is very much about what is important for us is to build the sense of community. So we have events going on so that we all get together, we learn together, but the most important thing is we need to learn from each other. And I just used this post, I don't know whether any of you have seen the movie, but the intern is actually Robert De Niro, and the movie is about how we learn from each other, because we are from different generations, we have different life experience, different skills. So I don't want to compare myself to Robert De Niro, but let us just say I'm the old grumpy guy, stuffy, and then there's all the young people in white t-shirt and blue jeans. We know that millennials and Gen Z are very successful, but of course much more successful than what their experience yet can justify. And the good thing is millennials and Gen Z are aware of that, and we know that they're looking to connect and interact with people like myself in order to sort of benefit from some mentorship, some experience sharing. But what was overlooked recent until not so long ago is how much my generation need the younger generation not to become obsolete. I basically personally believe that every 5 years everything will have changed 100%, including the company I'm working for, including my industry. If the industry changes 100%, I better re-engineer our business to keep up and maybe even better than the competitors, which we do, so we get a bigger market share. As we are doing that, you also have to reinvent yourself and you need to learn. I don't have the luxury of taking time off to go back to the school bench. I'm learning from the young people. Those of you in our communities, blue jeans, white t-shirts, and here I come, the old stuffy, grumpy guy. But I learn every time that we have these events because we have so much to share. That's really the beauty of co-working, and I always say that know-how is very good, but know-who is much better. Networking is fantastic, and that is just one added benefit that we provide besides a desk and a chair, right? About us, going on 40 locations in the Philippines, that's of course great to have that network available to each one of you once you become a member. But we are global also, so we are going on 4,000 locations. We are in 120 countries in over 1,000 cities. So you really get access to wherever you want to go. And what is the beauty is, as an SME, I would compare us to a launch platform. I cannot guarantee you success, but I truly believe, because I see it, I truly believe that with an address with us, you will be able to get more customers faster and probably at a better price, because you are at eye level with your target audience. You will look like $1 million. So it is a good way to get started, amplify the way that you look, but it also means that if you want to expand your business to Cebu, we already have centers down there, so you don't have to go to a coffee shop or a hotel or somebody else's office. You can actually host the meeting yourself, nationally. So we can be the launch platform for you to build your business in Metro Manila, sure, but also in the provinces. So you can go national thanks to your membership in Metro Manila. And when you don't think that's good enough, then you can go regional. And when you don't think that's good enough, then you'll probably have hit my age, and then you'll be going global, right? So success builds success. Make sure that you have the right partner. There's nobody in the world who comes close to what we have to offer. Nobody. Who are using us? First of all, we really have that beautiful mix of different generations, but also different industries and company sizes. And everybody are basically enticed by the same elements, because as a young person or as an SME, we like to have the co-working environment and hybrid working, but we have the vast majority of Fortune 500 companies are using us at multiple locations all over the world, because they know they cannot attract and retain the young talents without offering hybrid working, and we are clearly leading that evolution. So once you are a member, these are the people you will be interacting with. You will be together with Google and Facebook and other Fortune 500 companies, just like you will be together with like-minded, up-and-coming small, medium enterprises. It's really interesting. It's different generations, different nationalities, different industries, and different sizes companies that with different types of maturities as a business. And once you start interacting, it will help you also move your own business forward.